Welcome back to my channel and welcome if you're new here. My name is Jen. I'm a certified weight loss and nutrition coach, and today we're going to talk about how many calories are in a pound of fat. So if this has been a burning question in your life, today I'm going to answer that for you. So if you are excited, give this video a huge thumbs up and subscribe if you're not. I'd love to have you here. Check out that description box down below for nutrition coaching. I offer personalized macros and calories. Let me help you lose that pound of fat, as well as one-on-one coaching if you would like to chat with me directly. Links, discounts to all of my favorite things are also down in that description box. So let's jump into talking about how many calories in a pound of fat. First, let's talk a little bit about what is a calorie. Calories in a nutshell are the energy found in food. So whether you're using calories to run a marathon, walk your dog, clean your house, we need to consume calories every day to give us the energy to do day-to-day things as well as activity and movement. Calories can come from the three macronutrients: carbs, fats, and protein. Your body can use them for fuel right away, or your body can save them for later. Some calories are stored as glycogen, mainly carbs, and this is generally stored in your body as fat. So we're going to talk about how many calories in a pound of fat and how many calories do you need to burn off a pound of fat. We're also going to touch a little bit about calorie deficit and sticking to about a 500 calorie per day deficit to remain healthy, keep your metabolism going, and we're also going to talk about how that plays a part in losing fat. So first of all, let's define what is body fat. For starters, body fat just isn't pure fat. Pure fat has a very high energy content, about 9 calories per gram. So in a nutshell, for every gram of fat you eat, it's going to cost you 9 calories. But again, body fat just isn't this pure fat at 9 calories per gram. Body fat also consists of fat cells. These are called adipoctes. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right, so it's going to be right here on the screen for you. These also contain some fluids and proteins found in the fat. So therefore, the calorie content of body fat is going to be different than the calorie content of pure fat. And remember, the calorie content of pure fat is 9 calories per gram. So does a pound of body fat equal 3,500 calories? That's what we've been told for years and years, decades, that in order to lose weight, we have to burn 3,500 calories in order to burn 1 pound of fat. This whole synopsis of 3,500 calories equals 1 pound was founded in 1958. And as we know, things have changed and progressed over the last few decades. So let's figure this out. Let's figure out if it is true that in order to burn or lose 1 pound of fat, you have to reduce your intake of calories over the course of a week by 3,500, which, if you do the math, is about 500 calories per day, which is that healthy deficit. So in general, we can assume that 1 pound of fat equals 454 grams. Body fat contains 8.7 to 9.5 calories per gram, and body fat tissue is about 87% fat. So using these values, we can actually conclude that a pound of body fat actually contains anywhere from 3,436 calories to 3,752 calories. So is that 3,500 accurate? It pretty much falls in the middle of what is deduced by doing the simple math of figuring out calories versus fat loss. We also want to remember that these calculations are also based on old research. Again, 1958 is where this whole philosophy came into light. Recent studies show that body tissue actually only contains 72% fat, which would alter the numbers we just discussed. And also, different types of body fat contain different varying amounts of fat. So what about this 500 calorie per day deficit myth? Is this a myth, or is this something that we should focus on when we're trying to lose weight? It is a common myth that if you eat 500 less calories every day times the 7 days in a week is 3,500 calories, you should lose 1 pound per week. This would equal out to be about 52 pounds a year. And I don't know about you, but I'd be pretty happy with the fat loss of 52 pounds per year. However, the reality is very different. The 500 calorie deficit myth greatly, and I mean greatly, overestimates the potential weight loss in a week. This works really well in the short term. If you reduce your intake by 500 calories a day, 7 days a week, you're likely to lose a pound per week. But this isn't something that's going to continue over the long term. So this is automatically going to set us up for failure and set us up to be disappointed. What happens when you reduce your caloric intake? Your body is going to naturally burn fewer calories. Not to mention, you're a little bit more fatigued. You don't have as much energy because you're not fueling your body with as many calories every day. So it's likely that you won't move around as much. You're not going to be as active during the day. So your body will do the same amount of work every single day, but it's going to burn less calories doing it. And when we lose weight, we generally lose muscle mass as well, generally in the form of lean muscle. That's why it's important to do strength training or to move your body during weight loss to help maintain or even build as much lean muscle as possible. The less muscle we have on our body, the fewer calories we're going to burn overall. It is very true that muscle burns more calories than fat. People who have a heavy density of muscle in their body are going to burn substantially more calories at rest than someone with very little muscle on their body. We like to call it starvation mode, when we're not fueling our body with enough and then our body basically plateaus or stops losing weight. The technical term for this is adaptive thermogenesis, which basically means your body adapts to the calories that you're eating and burns the amount of calories needed for it to survive. And as we know, weight loss isn't linear. We do a lot of this when we lose weight. So since it's not as cut and dry as 3,500 calories burned equals 1 pound lost every week, or a 500 calorie deficit every day is what is needed to lose weight, there are some tools out there that will help you more accurately predict your weight loss. There are a lot of apps and online tools that will give you a much clearer picture of what's predicted for you and your body when it comes to weight loss. I will link the body weight planner down below for you. This is a fantastic site that actually predicts your weight for both a calorie deficit and weight loss, as well as for maintenance. It takes into account how exercise contributes to overall weight loss success, as well as how your body is going to respond to your caloric intake. There is an immense amount of math calculations behind this, but this website makes it very easy to help predict what you should expect for weight loss for you, because honestly, every body is different. And remember, weight loss isn't just fat loss. When we see the scale go down, we're not only losing fat. There's a very high likelihood that we're losing muscle as well. So you may be panicking and going, well, I don't want to lose muscle, I just want to lose fat. Let me share with you a couple of things that you can do to help prevent lean muscle loss and really pump up your fat loss. Number one is lifting weights or doing strength training. Study after study shows that this will help maintain or build lean muscle and help you burn more fat. Because remember, calories in, calories out is how you burn fat. So if you're burning calories while you're working out as well as throughout the entire day, like muscle does, you're likely to see success. And secondly is to eat plenty of protein. Whenever we're losing weight, maintaining our weight, trying to build lean muscle, it is so important that protein is at the forefront of our minds. With a high protein intake, your body is much less likely to burn muscle. It's more likely to burn fat. If you're curious about how many grams of protein you should be eating every day, that's where personalized macros and calories comes in, and you can find that service on my website. So let's recap and have a little bit of a take-home message from today's video. Remember that a pound of fat can contain 3,436 calories to 3,752 calories. And remember, it is a myth that by eliminating 500 calories every day, you're guaranteed to lose a pound each week. This may work in the short term, but our bodies are really smart, and our bodies will adapt rather quickly, and we'll stop losing weight, we'll plateau, and there's a likelihood that we could potentially gain weight. So think about these things the next time that you're figuring out how many calories you want to consume, what foods you're choosing to eat, and really think about what's going into your mouth when it comes to not only losing weight, but building and maintaining all of the lean muscle on your body that you can, because muscle definitely burns more calories than fat. So if you enjoyed today's video and you found it helpful, give it a huge thumbs up and subscribe if you're not. I'd love to have you here. I do upload every Tuesday and Thursday. Let me know down in the comments, were any of these things surprising to you when it comes to fat loss? Definitely let me know. Check out that description box for the website I shared with you today, nutrition coaching, and links and discounts to all of my favorite healthy things. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all in my next one. Bye.